Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Shadows of the Moon here. And I'm doing a daily reading for tomorrow, Thursday the 25th of April. I pulled the cards. I got 4 for the general reading, and then 4 cards had popped out for clarifiers. What that means was, while I'm shuffling, 4 extra cards came out, and I set them aside until I go through the reading and everything. I don't know which ones I'm going to need to clarify or which cards, so I intuitively pick the cards as they come up, and the feel is right, basically. I am an intuitive reader, which means that I use the normal classification or clarification of the cards, but I also get feelings of what they mean. So if that makes sense. Just remember, please remember that this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate for you, this wasn't meant for you. If part of it resonates with you, take that part and go with that. And leave the rest behind. But if this all makes sense to you, then that's definitely, it's for a person that watches my video. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, so the first card that comes up, in needing to let go, came up the 7 of Cups. Okay? And the 7 of Cups is a feeling of indecisiveness. There's a lot of choices, and you need to decide, right? So, but it came up in your let it go. Learn to let this go at this time. So don't worry about the choices. It's kind of like they're going to roll through. You're going to, it's just going to pick on its own. You don't need to make the decision, or at least worry about it right now. Give it some time. In the bring more of this into your life, we got the Moon card. And the Moon card is basically like a fantasy card. What else can I say? Like subconscious dreaming card. So what that's telling me is you play a lot by the rules, or you go by the book. You're really strict about that. Let that kind of go at the moment. Bring in more of a thinking about what you could get. Fantasizing a little bit about your life or whatnot, or the situation. Fantasize it. Really think about it. Don't play it by the book or play it by the rules at this time. Just look at all the possibilities that can come out. All right? So then when I pulled the card for appreciate this about yourself, I got the 10 of Swords, which was very odd because the 10 of Swords is like self-sabotage and stuff like that. But, so a clarifier card came up, and it was Judgment. And Judgment means like rebirth or a new phase in your life, or your inner calling type of thing. So putting these two together, it's telling me to be like, kind of try to change the way you think about yourself. If you're like really negative in thinking, try going a little bit positive. Like, this will happen. This can happen. If that makes any sense. Kind of turn your thinking, it's time to turn your thinking around. And since this came up in your appreciate about yourself, I think the time is now to do it. Start little baby steps. If you're self-doubting, and just look at affirmations and saying affirmations. That's what I'm getting with these cards. Just that it's time to really turn yourself around. First, go deep and figure out why you're feeling these things, and then turn it around to something positive. And in your don't worry about this so much in your life right now, we got the Eight of Wands. Okay? And the Eight of Wands is you want things to happen quickly. Okay? But since this came in and don't worry about this now, don't worry about manifesting that. And the rest of the clarifiers actually came out for this. And the first clarifier I got was the Chariot, which means fast moving. So what this is telling me right now is that you want things to manifest, but in wanting it so bad, you're blocking it. So if you learn to let go and let things roll, kind of like what it says over here, let things roll with it and don't go so by the book, that you're going, because the Chariot means fast moving. So to me, what that's telling me is if you learn to roll with the change and not go so much by the book, you're going to manifest quickly. But because you're worrying about manifesting so quickly and getting things done so quickly, you're actually blocking that movement. It's weird how the universe works, but that's the way it does. The more you want something, the more you block it. Say like you want a car, and all you could think about is that car, and oh my God, all that car. You're actually blocking yourself from getting that car because you want to think about it. I want this car, and then let it go. Let it go. Let the thought go of you getting the car, right? And it'll come to you. It's weird, like I said, how it works. The next clarifier I got was the King of Swords, which the King of Swords is about spirit controlling and going by that book again. So you want to let that go. You got to let that go of wanting to everything by the book. Just let things happen. Be more in the fantasy world. And the last clarifier I got was the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is basically overactive mind, anxiety. You're giving yourself anxiety because you're worried about this so much. So all in all, it's a good reading. So if you are worrying about something so much, it's going to be fine. The universe is going to give you what you want. But you got to get out of your mind and giving yourself anxiety and just being in that strict mindset. I hope this makes sense. I'm going to pull an oracle. I think we're going to pull some Earth Magic Oracle and see what it gives us. Is there one oracle card for this situation that you can give me to help this person move on? Well, alrighty then. Well, 2 came out, and it's power and purification. Rain and lightning. Storms. So, to me, what that's telling me, that power that is there, but you're holding it back because of you're going by the book. You're not letting the fantasy world come in a little bit. And whoever this is to, I feel that you know exactly who I'm talking to. That, like, fantasy in your mind wants to come through, but you keep pushing it away. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to have power to manifest what you want. But you need to purify what you think about. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. And there's my reading. This is for tomorrow, Thursday, the 25th of April. And I hope it resonates. If it does, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. All right, guys. There you go, your daily horoscope for tomorrow. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Sorry that this is so late. I woke up late. I'm still drinking my coffee. I haven't even had a full cup of coffee yet. But, much love to you guys, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.